Now if you're balling on a budget, don't worry, today we're going to be breaking out the best cheap investments. Now first up, talking about the filler skin market. Now if you know me, I love filler skins. Filler skins are one of the easiest ways to make a significant amount of profit with really no hassle, as long as you've got a good feeling that a big update is coming. But that's exactly where our problem lies. If we want to look at the update schedule, we're really not due for an operation for quite a while now because of these brand new maps, and therefore that creates a potential issue because obviously we don't want to be sitting on filler skins. Filler skins are constantly decreasing in price. Traditionally, you're going to see them always going down unless we see an operation or some major update that shoots them back up. Therefore, we create this problem we have right now where we don't know necessarily if it's a good time to buy filler skins because we don't know if there's a big update around the corner. For me personally, although I love filler skins, right now I don't think is the most ideal time to get into them. And this is for a couple big reasons. First up, if we want to look at them, obviously they're on that decreasing trajectory we just talked about, but second of all, the brand new drop system is really advantageous to people who are against filler skins. That's because right now so many more filler skins are being generated because the brand new drop system allows you to choose what you want. Therefore, so many more filler skins and a lot less demand makes it the supply absolutely massive, and therefore we don't want to touch this right now. Skin Swap is today's sponsor, and they're also sponsoring you with the top link in the description. They're here to cater to all of your CS2 and Rust skins need, as they're the top place for buying on some brand new skins, selling off your old skins, or trading your new CS2 skins for some new ones as well. They've got everything, and transactions are taking under 30 seconds right now. They also offer the most competitive rate out there as a massive 40% deposit bonus if you just top up today, and their selling feature is one of the best. With an instant cash out and many different payout options, there's no reason not to try them out today. Now since we're talking cheap investments, we gotta talk about major capsules. Unfortunately, if you're looking at Paris right now, you are looking at an 11 or 12 cent price point on the Steam market. Absolutely abysmal numbers. We have never seen something like this in the history of this game. We're talking about Copenhagen. Unfortunately, it's not even sitting at that 25 cent price point that it was originally selling for, and it's still in the shop, gonna be there for a while. But the truth is, when we're talking about major capsules in the current moment, I don't think there's enough potential to make a strong investment into it. Looking at Paris for just a quick second, if we want to look at the application numbers, they are absolutely abysmal for the amount of supply that is currently held inside of Paris. But even worse, if we want to look at the sticker prices inside of it, usually one of the best areas for making profit is going to be unique stickers from majors, but unfortunately there's not really a possibility with that for Paris because these stickers are so cheap overall. And that's something I want to go a little bit deeper into. One of the best investments we talk about overall is going to be no borderless alternative stickers. Stickers that only have one borderless option. Usually all that demand is concentrated on that one sticker, and usually it ends up propelling it to further growth than any other competition inside of this area. But the truth is, we're starting to get to a point right now where that's not really a possibility, but it's for a couple different reasons. The first one is going to be obviously the fact that the overall sticker market right now is extremely low in demand. We haven't really seen any applications soar up there, and therefore that definitely creates the problem of people not wanting these stickers. But the biggest thing is going to be the fact that the overall market right now is not in a position where people are applying stickers. People are not currently pumping money into the game. We can see this with the unboxing numbers, which we'll talk about in just a quick minute. But the truth is, it's not something specifically about these stickers that is creating this situation. It's the overall market not being advantageous for people to go ahead and create these right now. If you're looking for an investment inside of this area in the no borderless alternative stickers and you think it's really strong, it could be a strong possibility for making you some profit once the hype is actually there. But the hype isn't there right now, and therefore neither is the profit. Now we just brought up 3 bad options, but what are some actual good options? First up is going to be the rare case market. This is going to be my safe, great option for nearly anyone, nearly any budget. You're going to be having a spectacular time once the hype actually returns to this area. If we want to look at the cases right now, nothing is going absolutely abysmally bad, but nothing is going absolutely amazingly spectacular either. And therefore it creates the opportunity right now where if you wanted to get into the rare case market, I actually think it's a rather decent time. If we want to look at a lot of the prices, they're sitting at what they were sitting at potentially 6-ish months ago, which is actually not too bad when we consider the fact that the supply on all of these rare cases has been decreasing during this time. I definitely think if you're looking for an investment and you don't want to have too much stress about it, rare case market is definitely for you. Make sure you're picking out the correct cases though. I've got more than enough guides to help you there. Now a lot of people are definitely concerned about the unboxing numbers being down about 50% in the past month or two, and this is definitely a very valid concern, but the truth is I think this is something that's going to be rebounding very easily. People are not going to stop unboxing cases. They've just overall transitioned a little bit away from spending money on the game right now, and once we see that influx back in, these things are going to go absolutely crazy. We're going to see the 50 million like we saw last year. Another great option right now is going to be hidden gem investments. Now when we're looking at hidden gems, traditionally we're looking at operation stickers because these are going to be the #1 go-to. Usually there's a lot of them out there. A lot of them fall under the radar. Unfortunately, we haven't seen an operation in 3 years, so you're definitely going to have to be a little bit more picky inside of this area, but I definitely still think you can check them out. Overall, we're looking for stickers that have a couple different qualities. First up, we're looking for something with a decreasing and capped supply. We don't want anything that has an infinite supply. It's not going to grow in value. Second of all, we're looking for something that has actual demand around it. You can find many rare stickers out there, but you need to make sure you find ones that actually have some demand about them. People want to apply them. People want to have them. And third up, we want to look for something that's at a little bit of a cheaper price point. The truth is, we're looking to make sure we can buy a ton of these stickers and control a decent amount of the supply hopefully. We're not looking for something that we can only buy 3 stickers, and therefore we're kind of stuck in a position where we don't really know what to do because we don't have enough of the market. This is going to be the 3-step process for you finding hidden gem investments and making a ton of profit in this area over time. It's not going to happen overnight, and we're not going to try and artificially pump these, but over time, as long as people can see that these stickers look good, they're going to keep on applying them, and you're going to be making yourself some decent profit, and especially at a cheaper price point, this is absolutely perfect. Now, looking at your options, active duty cases are going to be a very prominent option for a lot of people. They're extremely cheap, and they're going to be offering an extremely advantageous position if you think they're going to be going up in price very soon. Now, the truth is, when we're talking about active duty cases, you got to take a lot of things into consideration. The number one is going to be the supply. Right here, I have the estimated supply for the fracture and the recoil case, and you can see it's absolutely massive. It's very hard to wrap your head around this number. To give you some perspective, we were looking at about 50 million for the clutch and the snakebite, and you can see the exact price movements that have happened since these cases have been removed from the active drop pool. Pretty much nothing. I mean, let's be completely honest. These cases are sitting at a very similar price point to what they were sitting at previously. That's because people tend to undercut each other on the market to go ahead and sell off their skins and their cases, especially in this case, because they don't think the price is moving and expect it really should be moving. And therefore, I think we're going to run into a very similar situation here for those active duty cases, specifically the fracture and the recoil are the 2 big one people are looking at. But I definitely think it's up to you. If you want to wait long enough, you're definitely going to make some profit here. But the truth is, how long are you truly going to be waiting? Now, one market we don't usually talk about, but it's on the cheaper end, is going to be the agent market. Usually, you can pick up an agent for around $3 to $5, and it can be a relatively decent looking one. Now, there's a couple problems that I overall see with the agent market. First up, it's extremely inflated. If we want to talk about why the agent market has succeeded, it's literally been because there has been no operation. And therefore, I think that's something you really need to take into consideration, that the fact is these are not super demanded items. They're just really low on supply because there's only 3 operations they have come from. If operations return, we're definitely going to see agents come back, and I think this overall market is going to be in a world of hurt. But if you're looking to pick up an investment, agents are definitely something a lot of people look towards. I just can't overall invest into something that has an absolutely stable supply. I mean, agents are not created or destroyed. They're just transferred between people, and therefore I think that's a really important factor to take into consideration when looking at the agent market. Finally then, one that comes up a decent amount is going to be play skins. Now, play skins are definitely something you can buy as a cheaper-ish investment, usually around that $10 to $15 price point, which I would still overall consider on the cheaper end. The biggest thing about play skins is not specifically picking them up for investments. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a game, you're playing it to have fun. I definitely still think you can make some profit if you're looking to have some skins. Traditionally, you're going to want to look for skins from older cases, more developed cases. Basically, any case that you would invest into, it's probably a decent area to look for your skins as well. No active duty cases inside of this area, and it's going to be perfect for you. Finally then, what would I buy right now? I think you're going to want to keep it simple right now. Rare cases are definitely going to be my number one go-to. I think they're the perfect opportunity if you're looking for something that's not going to be too intensive to find. Otherwise, if you got a little bit more time, hidden gem investments, something I harp on all the time, something I made a ton of money with. These are going to be the number one area I suggest if you got the time to look at them. It's going to be absolutely perfect for you. You can make a ton of money, not too hard, not too complicated. You just need the time to find the items. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.